Hey everybody, Dr. Oliver here for backintelligence.com, and today we're going to talk about hypermobility and things you can do about it if you're having pain due to hypermobility. If you haven't done so yet, click the subscribe button to get access to the videos as we put them out on more topics. So when an individual comes into my office because of pain, there's a variety of reasons for that pain. A couple of them tend to be either they're hypo or hypermobile. Either they don't move enough or they move too much. The individuals that are hypomobile and they're just stuck and don't move well, they're easy for me. I just got to make them move. I adjust them, I work on muscles, get them moving. Generally, they'll respond relatively quickly depending on their situation. The hypermobile individuals, the people that have extreme flexibility or can push their bodies and their joints through extreme ranges of motion, tend to be actually harder to deal with. For those individuals, it's not just about adjusting them and making them move, they're actually moving too much. So what we're going to look for them is stabilizing. So this is going to be where exercises become really important. It's common to see these individuals that walk in my office used to, or as they grew up, they did a lot of dance or a lot of gymnastics or a lot of sports or exercises where they pushed their body through extreme ranges of motion while they were growing. And then they enter adulthood where they're not doing those activities as much. And now they have all that mobility that they created as a child. And now they're hypermobile. Now what are they doing? They're sitting in front of a computer all day long. And their body is craving some of that movement, but also stability that it's lacking. So it's really the stability we need to work on. So we're going to give you basic stability exercises to see if you can gain stability. If you gain enough stability, your pain should decrease if it's due to this hypermobility. All right, so if we're dealing with hypermobility, we need to add some stability, right? So now we're going to work on exercises that are geared towards stabilizing. Now they're going to be very simplistic looking exercises, but the key is that everything is stable. You could burn through these exercises and do them completely wrong, which I see all the time, or you could slow them down and really focus on locking in and stabilizing the midsection and your pelvis. That's the key with these exercises. So we're going to do with a common exercise, the bird dog. It's on all fours, so we're going to have Leon down here on all fours. So he's going to get his hands under his shoulders, knees under his hips, nice stable platform, no big arches up or down. He's got a tiny little curve here. So all he's going to do is lock this in here. He's going to imagine someone's punching him in the stomach. He doesn't want this section moving at all. All that's going to move are his arms and his legs. So he's going to go with opposite arms and opposite leg away from each other. So it's nice stable platform, tight core. Go for it, Leon. He's going to do one side away, extending as far as he feels comfortable and putting it down. Again, a simplistic looking exercise, and if you do it without really focusing, you could burn through it and you really mess up the exercise because you start moving and hinging through your back. So we're going to have Leon show you what not to do here. He's going to arch up through his back as he does it. See how his back drops down a lot? He's really engaging there. He's not holding stable. So the whole purpose is stability. So do a good one again, Leon, on the other side. Perfect. Again, nice stable position. You're not seeing him move a lot through the back there. He's holding a rock solid position with his core and his pelvis, and he's just moving his arm and moving his leg. So you're going to work on these. Generally do 5 on each side, 10 total is a good set. You can do up to 3 sets of that. As you get comfortable over time, you can add resistance with bands, or you could hold weights. If you had ankle weights, you could do that as well. Again, making sure everything from here to here is nice and stable, and the only thing moving is his arm and his leg. So after we've done that exercise, we're going to go on your back. We're going to work on the other side. So we'll have Leon just flip over and we'll go to the opposite, which is going to be your dead bug. Again, great exercise. I talk about it all the time. I use it with a lot of patients. It's all about the same thing, stability through this midsection. So it's really important you get that lower spine in a good position. It should not be arched up. It should not be crushing the ground. You want it close to the ground, but you should be able to slip your hand in there, touch your spine in the floor. You're going to lock it in. Again, imagine someone's punching you right in that stomach there. Nice and tight core. You're going to lift up one leg at a time, lift up the other leg. Good, he's 90 degrees at the knee, 90 at the hip, and he's going to have both arms in front of him. He's on his back like the dead bug. He's going to move opposites away again, locked in the middle there, making sure he doesn't hinge with his low back. He doesn't feel his back coming off the ground, and he only feels this in his stomach. And he's going to go nice and slow like he's doing. Slow is harder, slow is better. You're going to lock it in there. Again, you're going 5 on each leg, nice and slow. We'll have Leon show you what you can do if you're doing it wrong. As you extend away, if you start to arch up at all through your back, you see how it comes off the ground? Generally, you're going to feel this as well, and it's not going to feel that good. You're going to feel tension in your back. But it's real important to lock in that core, really own that abdominal wall. 5 on each leg, 10 total. So after he did the bird dog, he did the dead bug, he's really working on that pelvic and core stability. We're going to work on another one. The glutes are really important too. So we can do a basic bridging exercise, which is fine. It activates the glutes really well. But we're going to do a more advanced version, which would be that single leg bridge. Why? Because going on one leg is going to require your pelvis to remain stable. A lot of people, as they bridge up, you'll see one side of the pelvis drop down, and that's not stable. So the whole idea is be nice and stable. So Leon is going to bring one leg up towards him, and then he's going to bridge up off his left leg. So you drive that left heel on the ground, he's going to come up. Good, he's going to pause at the top, and then he can go down. Again, we're making sure as we do these, we're feeling that glute engage. You want your glute to kick on nice and hard, and then you're dropping out of it. One thing you can do is we'll have Leon switch to the other side so I can show you a little bit about one of the faults of this one. So as you drive up the heel, so do a good one for me, Leon. He's going to go up, he's nice and square in the hips and the pelvis, and go down. If he does the fault, as he drives up, that left side will drop down towards the ground because he can't stabilize it. You'll see him twist. So one of the keys I have people do a lot is just put their hands right on the side of their hips. Imagine a bowl of soup. You don't want to spill the soup. So as you go up, keep that bowl level. Don't let it shift. Good. And then go down. Again, this time he's feeling basically his left glute max on the backside firing hard, maybe some hamstring as well. Good, and he's switching. So generally I have patients do about 3 on each side, back and forth, until the glute gives up or until they can't maintain stability anymore. If this gets easy over time, just add a little bit of weight onto your hips. But again, it's all about stabilizing. The exercises may seem simple, but simple is where it's at when it comes to stability, and then you can advance on from here. So see if these exercises help with you or not, and if these simple things do, it may be that just this hypermobility is your issue, or you've been told before that hypermobility is your issue. Let's bring it back to basics, start to stabilize the core, work on your pelvis, work on your hips, and really just lock it in there with this good, simple movements.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you like it, as well as subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos just like this. Also, research shows that you need to strengthen your core if you want to alleviate some of that low back pain. And not only that, but you need to make sure that the exercises that you perform really target those deep core muscles, and you need to make sure those exercises are safe for your spine. Now we have a free PDF that we'd love to send you with some of the most effective and safest core exercises that you can do from your home. So if you'd like to get that PDF, there's going to be a link to it somewhere here on the video or down below in the description. Just go to that page, enter your email, and we'll send you that free PDF right away.